Why do you need power? There are forces that have vowed that your influence will be covered forever. Why do you need power? Because the realm of the spirit is power dependent. Anything, the language in the spirit is a language of power. It takes power to be wealthy beyond knowledge. No wonder God gives men the power to prosper. Are we together? Psalm 66 and verse 3. Say unto God, how terrible art thou in thy works. Through the greatness of thy power shall thy enemies submit. All these things we call curses and enchantments, do you know how they work? They work by programming your ability to make decisions. This is principally how curses, enchantments work. It is also the way the blessing works. All of them depend on the corporation of your decisions. They influence you. Curses, enchantments manipulate you into making wrong choices and decisions, so that you find out that your outcome becomes predictably bad. The same spirit influenced your father, and he, for instance, got into drinking, got into whatever things, and it destroyed his life. You find out as a young man, when that curse is working on you, it has no power on you if you don't have a mind. It will manipulate your thinking to start making you make decisions. It plants your appetite around certain decisions that... Some of you are in this place right now, and even though you are looking at me, the truth is you are not listening to me. There is another voice you are hearing. It's the voice of pain. It's the voice of lack. Yes, today is holiday, but how about next Monday? My children need to go to school. This is what has corrupted politicians within the African soil. This is what has corrupted men of God within the African soil. This is what has corrupted civil servants within the African soil. This is what has corrupted businessmen within the African soil. Integrity is something that is so far within the African soil today, and it is because of lack of resources. There are preachers today who want to be righteous. They want to stand in truth. But how about their wives? How about their children? When a man of God's wife looks at him and says, honey, every one of us, including the man who is speaking to you, we all came from backgrounds where there are spirits that don't let men rise. When you see men rise, the devil was forced to release them. Are we together? He said, I have heard of the cry of my people, Exodus chapter 3, by reason of their taskmasters, and I am come down. Real world. And don't let Satan lie to you, taking advantage of age. You are not the first person to be old. Refuse that thing that the older you are getting, the more you should deteriorate. I don't know about you, but I choose to reject it. No, as my days are, so shall my strength be. This is what my Bible teaches me. If you don't believe this, you will get into trouble. One day you will wake up a young man, 30, 40 years, you stand up as if you are 80 years. Reject that spirit.
When God raised judges, the reason behind the bringing up of a judge, the reason was so that Israel would experience deliverance. So God, in raising a judge, it was not really a judge that he intended to raise. It was deliverance. The time for the deliverance of God's people was ripe. And God is saying, I would want to deliver them from the spoiler. But deliverance is not a force. Deliverance, it is not electromagnetic. Deliverance is not in form of a cloud.